Hi guys, my name is Caron Mesado and I am a mother of three boys. Now, Fern, this is one of many videos that I will be doing to share my experiences with my boys. By no means, let me just put this disclaimer out here. I am an expert in the area. I'm a mother. My sons are not babies, so I've gone through a lot. Um, my eldest is 21. My second son is 17 years old, and my baby, I call him my baby because he's the last one, is 17 years old. And not just that, I have raised three boys, I have also mentored boys. I have boys as mentees, and my three boys also come with all of their friends. So my house has become a haven for boys. Yes. All right. So this topic is so vast, but before I go there, I just want to congratulate you on the work that you're doing. I think it's an excellent work. I think this is a forum that mothers need, especially mothers for boys, and it's a conversation that we need to have happening, boys and men. No, all right. 14 years ago, I went to a parent teachers meeting and I had the privilege of learning about these different development stages of boys to men. And 14 years ago, I got up in the meeting and I said to them, if what you're telling me is true, we're raising a nation of murderers. And so said, so done. Not saying that all boys in Jamaica or all men in Jamaica are murderers, not saying that, but we're having a problem. Unlike girls, when a boy reaches a certain age, he starts living his life by examples and not necessarily by what is said. Example that is set at home, examples that are set by men that's on the roadside, examples. That's how they live their life. So if we're telling them don't do this and we're doing it, then they're not going to listen to what we're saying. They're going to do what they see us doing. 75% of men that becomes abusive grew up in an abusive home. And this is statistic that has been done over and over again. So it's not something that I'm pulling out of the hat. And we know in Jamaica that a lot of boys have gone through traumatic situation, as your article said, that most of these serial killers were traumatized before they reach adolescent, and they walked in the pattern. Now you have the few that don't walk like that, don't follow those examples. And as I said, it's not a blanket statement. I'm just talking about statistics now. So like 75% of abusive men grew up in an abusive home. Imagine what our boys, our Jamaican men now has been exposed to. Most of the homes in Jamaica are run by single mothers, and hats off to all single mothers. Hats off to you. I cannot say that I understand it because I've been married now 23 years. And if me have a husband, if I have a husband, and I have gone through so much with my boys, and I think they're living in a stable home, I can just imagine the pressure it is on a single mom. So hats off to you. I know you're trying your best. But boys live by example. When the testosterone kicks in, and this starts about at the age 12, 11, 12, depending on when puberty happens for them, they start looking around to see how other men are living their lives. This is a typical scene in the garrison and in Jamaica. Men sitting at the corner making a spliff, or they're in the bars smoking, or when you look at the music video, it is one bag of gal with money, liquor, ganja, you name it. When they go to church, who they see in the church? Females. When they go to school, who is at school? Majority are females. Majority are female teachers. When they look in the professional world, majority of them are females. And so they go at the roadside and they sit down. They form gangs at school. They clique together and they look on how other men are living their lives. If a man is in the house, they become very competitive with that man. It's not a bad thing. It's just that they want to see how is it that this man fight for territory and possession, like my sons were in competition with their father for my attention, especially when they reach a certain age. So Serrano went through it, that's the eldest one. Jonathan went through it. He's still going through it. And David is now at that stage. No. As I said to you, I think my home is a stable home. But this morning I got a call. My 17-year-old was caught at school with ganja. 4 of them were there. He and another guy had the ganja there. I had to go out to school and deal with that. It's not that they have ever seen me smoke ganja or their father smoke ganja, but hey, it is the cool thing now. In the videos, everybody has smoke weed. On the roadside, everybody has smoke weed. And nothing for smoke the weed, you know, really do you nothing, you know, that bad. That's what they're told. So, as I said to you, they are following what they see, what the majority of the men doing is what they follow. So can you imagine now what it is that our boys are being exposed to? And if monkey do what monkeys see, and the elder monkeys are smoking weed, gambling, drinking, killing, what is it our boys are going to do? We need to help. We need to help good men. And you have a lot of them out there. Voices to be heard. So that our little monkey, I call them monkey, not to be disrespectful, just an analogy, need to see these good men so that they can start following. We have spent our time teaching our girls, and that's a wonderful thing because it's something that was needed. But our boys and our men need our help. The good men out there, we need to start highlighting so that our boys can start seeing these things, knowing that it is okay if I don't smoke weed. It's okay that I don't have one bag of woman. It is okay that I can be a supportive husband or a supportive father, that I take care of my children. It is okay. This is what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to be responsible. We need to start showing them these things. Because if as you said in your article, the hand that rocks the cradle rule the world. Our female hands have been rocking the cradle in Jamaica, but we're having problems with the men and the boys, because even though our hands are rocking the cradle, they're not looking at us, they're looking at the men that are around them and the influences that they're having on them, and that don't start happening until they reach teenager, and that testosterone start kicking in, and they go through that phase for about 5 years, which cement them into adulthood. I'm gonna end this article, this video right here, because it's a lot. But if you have any questions based on my examples, I can share with you how I've dealt with it and how I deal with it and what I've learned over the years. But monkey do what monkey see. Your boys, most of the time, is going to live his teenage life based on what he sees other boys doing and how men are acting. Okay?